If you ever tried to create a predictable monthly income online, but then you find out that it was really hard and a lot of so-called marketers lied to you, tell me if this might sound familiar to you. Okay, so now let me tell you my story real quick. I'm going to make this brief because we have a lot to cover today. I'm a soccer player since I was in 6th grade. I worked my way up to the first team before getting a serious injury in my hamstring that ended my career. I found myself with no income, so I worked for 1.5 years as a customer service representative, answering calls 8 hours a day non-stop before realizing that I just didn't like working for someone else. So I started my journey to become financially free, where I had a lot of fun and had some crazy experiences. And one of the biggest lessons I learned was in Denver. This is a picture of Colorado Convention Center, and the reason I'm putting this image is because I had to drive 14 hours from Santa Monica, California to Denver, Colorado in order to attend a premium price seminar that I believed at that time that will help me find the answers to my challenges in online marketing. So 5,000 people attended the 3-day seminar, and for 3 days experts and so-called gurus kept telling stories after stories about how it's important to read self-help books to improve our mindset in order to attract wealth. Don't get me wrong, I love self-help, but to drive to an event for 15 hours and I also got like a $200 speeding ticket on my way back home for a bunch of stories, I was quite disappointed. There were no actionable step-by-step guidelines, just stories, and they upsell you other courses at the end. But at the end of the event, the speakers let few people ask them like some burning questions, right? So, and I was one of those people. So I asked the experts a question that I had a sticking point with email opening rate. You see, my problem was most of my subscribers don't open my emails. And they don't open the email and they won't click. So if they don't open the email, they won't click on the links to watch the sales video and they won't buy. So I was hoping for an answer with a practical action plan that I could implement when I get back home that will improve my open rates. And to my surprise, those so-called experts didn't want to give me a straight answer. They kept going and going about how I need to read more self-help books in order to attract wealth and how to improve my mindset and to be positive. But I insisted and I repeated my question and I told them that that wasn't an answer I was expecting, which made them feel a little bit uncomfortable and told me that that's a more reason to start with mindset. Anyway, I was pissed off, so I left the room. And the cool thing is, one of the gurus followed me and he explained everything. So he told me that the expert agreed to not reveal any secrets, any real secrets that people can implement. They just tell endless stories and they keep the secrets for people who upgrade to their coaching program, which starts at $10,000. And he told me that they can't reveal these answers to a room full of 5,000 people. And by the way, after trial and error and a lot of testing, I figured out how to improve my operate. You ready? The secret to provide is to provide value to your list and not to try to sell them all the time. Your first goal is to make them like you and trust you. That way, it doesn't matter with the subject line you use. All that matters is your name, because once they see your name, they will open your email just by reading your name, because they know, they trust you, they like you, they know that you're gonna provide value no matter what to them. So anyway, back to my story. So I know exactly how you feel when you feel disappointed and lied to by those called experts. We've all been there. I lived in a living room for 6 months to save money so I can spend it on trainings, traffic, creating products, and I hit rock bottom and I was broke, felt hopeless, and I almost gave up. So I had two choices. Choice number one, quit, keep whining and complaining and blaming other marketers and other people for my results. Choice number two is to take full responsibility of my results, do whatever it takes to get the results I want, roll my sleeves and get to work. And thank God I chose choice number two. It wasn't easy, I was persistent, and I kept going forward until I discovered the business model that I'm revealing today. And what I love about this business model is you can do this business from anywhere in the world. It's an upfront work and you get paid for years, and you build an asset that will pay you over and over again.